Saraiya Goyou, Reflection of the Heart. Introduction. Samurai without a stand. In the middle of Edo, which was full of chaos and people of various classes, there was a young samurai standing in a daze on the edge of a wooden bridge. His name was Masanosuke Agitsu. Too shy to be a samurai, he spoke softly, avoided eye contact, and did not dare to fight unless it was absolutely necessary. Although he was quite skilled with a sword, his self-doubt caused him to be rejected by employer after employer until he began to wonder, what was I born for? A strange man and the invitation of fate. One day, he met a man who did not seem to be a samurai, not a merchant, and not a gangster. The man's name was Yaichi. He had long hair and a faint smile on his face, but his eyes were cold as if he was hiding something. Are you available? I need a bodyguard, but not the kind that requires killing. In a corner, Masanosuke agreed, not knowing that this job would take him to another world he had never known. A group of thieves who are not like thieves. Yaichi's group is called 5 Leaves. They are thieves, actually former kidnappers who not only occasionally take jobs to help the weak, or sometimes for Yaichi's own mysterious goals. Each member has a deep past. Oju, a kind woman who used to be a prostitute. Matsu, a gentle-hearted gangster. Uemi, a cold-faced chef who loves his chef more than his sword. Yaichi, a boss who seems to be the center of all the darkness. Masanosuke slowly learns that right and wrong are as thin as smoke, and everyone has their own reasons. The silence of the sword and the whisper of the heart. When he is with them, Masanosuke starts to feel something. Not just the warmth of having friends, but the courage to be himself. He starts to protect those he cares about even though his hands are shaking. He starts to stand up even though he is afraid. And he starts to understand that samurai are not just sword users, but people who have faith in what they stand for. Yaichi's secret, the last leaf. As Yaichi's past is slowly revealed, Masanosuke must decide whether to accept Yaichi for who he is or let all relationships fall apart. His decision will determine whether he has become a true samurai. 5 Leaves and 1 Samurai. Sometimes to live is not about following one's duty, but about following one's heart and finding someone who will accept us even when we don't understand ourselves. Masanosuke is not a hero, not an assassin, not a saint. He is just a young man who has become a person who can confidently smile at life because he met a group of thieves who never judge anyone by their past. 5 Leaves.